topic of cybersecurity, it's unbelievably hot right now and has been for a while, and I think will be for the foreseeable future. It'll be on the agenda of most corporate boardrooms around Australia and the world. Why do you think that is? Why do you think it's so big and so hot?
I think the issue of cybersecurity is so big because of a number of factors. The number one issue is relating to the digitization of businesses. So over the last decade, we have seen a lot of shift from traditional enterprise into digital enterprises. So we've got vast amounts of information, sensitive information, personally identifiable information, intellectual property that's now stored online. And by doing so, that has really expanded the cyber attack surface. So as you know, hardly a week goes by without a major cyber breach making the headlines. And some of them are crippling some of the most resourced and complex enterprises, organizations like the NSA in America, arguably one of the best cybersecurity enterprises in the world. They hire some of the brightest hacking minds. And in 2016, the NSA was hacked, and the same weapons were repurposed to launch the WannaCry ransomware, which crippled hospitals in Britain, large companies like Cadbury chocolate. So the issue of the shift of data from your traditional isolated systems into cloud computing environments has really made the whole cybersecurity landscape much more complex. Other issues as well relates to the rapid intersection between cybersecurity and politics. So big nations themselves that are supposed to be taking a leadership role in combating this threat are themselves involved in cyber warfare. They develop complex programs to spy on adversary nations, to spy on their own citizens, on opposition parties, on dissidents. So the prospects of countries coming together and coming up with binding laws where hackers could be extradited from one country to another, it sounds feels very remote at this point in time. So long story short, I would say the issue of cybersecurity is an important subject for any enterprise. And as many have said, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you'll be hacked, because if they target you, it's likely that they are going to get in your systems. That's why we bring in the concept of cyber resiliency. We're shifting the mindset from traditional cyber defense into resiliency to say, if you are hacked, how quickly can you respond and come back, minimizing impacts on your bottom line and your customers. So it is a big problem.